Hey everyone, welcome to my weekly update for residents in the Milkstone and Deeplish Ward as your councillor. First, some reflections. Last week we saw the evil killer of Henry Nowak brought to justice and put behind bars for a very long time. And in that time of grieving, his family sent a message out to the whole country. Don't seek to take political advantage of his brutal murder. Don't seek to blame one community or ethnic minorities. Seek to blame the individual who carried that action out. So I salute the family. As a result of their bravery and their messages of hope, majority of the country was able to unite. Sadly, we did see violence. We see the far right once again jump on this bandwagon to demonise people of colour and ethnic minorities. They will not succeed to divide us and will reject this hatred wherever we see it. And sadly, this week we saw the brutal stabbing of Stephen Ogilvie in Northern Ireland. Another beautiful man who was stabbed and who is recovering in hospital. Firstly, I want to offer my support and love and prayers for a speedy recovery. Stephen's family did the same thing as Henry's family. They did not want people to seek political advantage. And the awful scenes we've seen in Northern Ireland, where people of colour have been firebombed, they've been marched out of their homes, and their careers, their community, and their lives are no longer safe. Some argue that racism doesn't exist in British society. The events of the last few weeks have shown us that racism is still prevalent, and we still have to unite to defeat that. Where the far right seek to divide communities, myself as a councillor, but also I believe people on the left, we seek to unite on a common value of understanding and respect, that you cannot demonize a whole community and you cannot hold the community responsible for the actions of one individual. And that's really, really important for me, because tolerance and respect for each other is lacking in our politics, in our media, and that is something that we need to focus on. In terms of local issues, I was really excited to attend the hate crimes workshop organised by Rochdale Council and Mosque. Was able to contribute to a dialogue with residents, but also to understand that hate crimes are on the rise massively. Islamophobia is on the rise massively, and we need to support community activity. And that was a really important coming together of the community, but also a key message to Greater Manchester Police to take the crimes, hate crimes, very, very seriously. And I pledge to work with the Rochdale Council and Mosque on that in the weeks and months to come. Stonyfield Park, you will know from the feedback that you give me in the election campaign that you want to see some gym equipment. I can give you some good news. We had our meeting with the council officers. The plans are now being drawn up, and we'll be seeking to get the funding for that, and that work will be delivered and the gym equipment will be installed at Stonyfield Park. So as soon as we have the pictures, I'll be really excited to share that with you in the coming weeks, I hope. Somebody said to me the other day, have you forgot Ashfield Road? And I said, absolutely not. It was a key priority of mine to campaign for a full resurface of Ashfield Road. I am still committed to that. Councillor Minam and myself, we're going to be meeting with the Highways Agency next week, and I'll update you next week how that went. But more importantly, at the township meeting yesterday at Rochdale Riverside Council offices, we were able to speak to the Highways, and I raised it as an important matter as a through road through Rochdale, with all the roadworks happening on Manchester Road. It's an appalling way to have a road. I'm committed to making sure we get a full resurface, and hope that Labour deliver on that as well. The other big promise I made, do you remember area forums? Well, we raised it yesterday at the township, and they're adamant that Labour controlled Rochdale Township are refusing to change their mind on the area forum. Well, Councillor Minam and myself, we've decided, we've been told we can't call it an area forum, so we'll call it a community forum. And we're going to be hosting these around the ward in different community centres, and it'll be an opportunity for you to come and talk to us and tell us about the issues, whether it's hate crime, whether it's highways, issues, environmental health, fly tipping, litter, crime, health inequalities, whatever it is that you want to talk about. We'll bring you together, and the issues that we get from there we'll be raising with Rochdale Council. And finally, as always, I'm always available for you. So if you want to get in touch, the contact details are on the screen. I hope you've had a good week. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.